for me. Bro, you know that I agreed to fight you. I agreed to fight you for free, and you know that, and everyone online knows that. On short notice, you had me 2 weeks before your fight. I could have fought you for free. I could have fought you for free on short notice, and you still pussied out. Tommy's not gonna fucking show up either, brother. You and him, what's in the water in the UK? Because y'all be pussies. Y'all be ducking, bro. Hey, duck, goose. Duck, goose.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team. Line them up.
That I was going to fight you for free. You can ask Logan. He called me. He called me and he goes, why the fuck would you agree to fight him for free? And I said, tell him. Bro, duck, goose. Duck, goose. Alright, it's always that. I don't give a fuck what size of ring. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Bro, I'm walking out with all the fucking earnings of this fucking thing that you say we would fight, winner takes all. I'm walking in with a ski mask, bank robbery, knocking your bitch ass out in 2 rounds, and then I'm doing a front flip off of your body while I'm running. You can fucking guarantee that. But you're a bitch, and you're a bitch, and I hope you realize that when you look yourself in the mirror at night, every fucking night you realize that you're ducking me and you're scared. And the greatest thing that ever happened to you was crime. And my brother found that. I'll see you later, fuck boy.
Alright, so there you go, Jake Paul. Look. Jake Paul and KSI were fighting this December for under a year. Not gonna happen until December, right? KSI is building up misfits. He's building up his company. Way more fights underneath his belt. He's gonna keep fucking training, alright? Jake Paul has an advantage. He has way more fights. It doesn't make sense for KSI to fight him right away.
Recon air.
KSI wants to, but nobody in KSI's team will fight Jake Paul right away. So even the times that KSI's like, fuck it, you know, he loses an opponent or whatever, he's you know, Jake's team wants all these stipulations, this and that, got done. That's why the shit hasn't got done. And both KSI and Jake Paul can probably say, I'll fight you for free, or let's fight tomorrow. They can all say this big talk, alright?
Winning the fight!
It's not just those two going to war. It's Jake Paul's manager, KSI's manager, Max Taylor, facing off, alright, behind the scenes, in boardrooms, in the contract,
breaking their backs,
getting the fucking deal, right? It's not that they're just gonna fucking fight like that. This is a fucking planned thing. It's a big event. All you're seeing right now is posture. To sell this one. So let's move on. Guys, who do you have before we move on though? Who do you have, KSI or Jake Paul winning this fight? And I have to admit, Jake Paul is the favorite. I think KSI's the favorite.
I just say Jake Paul because he walked out at like 12 a.m. That's the only reason I'm saying that. I've seen both of them fight. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Big man.
So, do you guys know that movie Avatar? That new one that's out? It's getting canceled. It's getting canceled. By the way, this movie sucks. It's trash. It's unwatchable. How do I know that? Because I haven't watched it. It's 3.5 long hours. 3.5 long fucking hours, people. Who's sitting through that shit? Not me. A woman put out a tweet. in boycotting this horrible and racist film, our culture were appropriated in a harmful manner to satisfy some man's savior complex. No more blueface! Lakota people are powerful. So, yeah, they were really trying to cancel Avatar. They had a whole campaign to boycott it. Apparently because it was like, you know, it was culture appropriation for aliens on a different planet to have a bow and arrow. Fucking internet these days. XQC, he was doing a stream the other night, and XQC's doing the stream, and you can hear in the background some shit with this girl, Adept. They once dated once before. Here's them two right there, XQC and Adept. I'm probably saying her name wrong. And the other night, something was fucking her.
Team Deathmatch. Time to show what you're made of. Bring the war to them, bring it hard.
Oh my! She's screaming, "You're violating a court order." And XQC saying, "Shut up! Oh, shut up! My God!" Oh. And then he mutes the stream. You're violating a court order. Well, people were confused by that, so they started doing some fucking digging. And oh boy, guess what they found? XQC and this girl are legally married. So maybe they're going through divorce. Why is there a court order? XQC got a wife. However, he did deny being married.
I am not married.
Okay.
I was never married.
Okay.
Okay? And honestly, like everyone has been wanting to stream for like 6 years, okay? Know my exact mindset about this. They know my exact mindset. Everybody knows my word for word thing they've been saying. I am not married.
Okay. It seems like a lot of people that stutter are popular. H3H3, XQC, Aiden Ross, Kai.
I can't think of what it is, but it's a different word.
I mean, right there, he was like, you guys know.
What is it?
I was never married. That's not stutter.
I mean, yeah, kind of, but it's a different word. It's like,
I am not married. I was never married. Okay? And honestly, like everyone has been wanting to stream for like 6 years, okay? Know my exact mindset about this. They know my exact mindset.
Yep.
he's waiting to get to the point. He doesn't really know what he's about to say, but he's about to say.
Maybe it wasn't that bad in that clip, but I've seen other clips before where he's like, you know. So, guys, something's going on in this boxing world. I should have covered this later. Jake Paul was supposed to fight Tommy Fury. Jake Paul was supposed to fight Tommy Fury the second time. It got canceled. Jake Paul was supposed to fight Rahman Jr. It got canceled. KSI was supposed to fight Alex Wasabi. It got canceled. And in 5 days, KSI was supposed to fight Dylan Dennis, and it got canceled. So what is going on? What is going on? I feel like Jake Paul's team and KSI's team are paying these opponents money to drop out of fights. Like, what the fuck is happening? Jake Paul had 3 dropouts. KSI's now had 2. I mean, this is just fucking unbelievable. What the fuck is happening? These are main events. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, between us, I'm the ones that come out. I feel like this fight won't happen. I think that they're starting to get scared. I think they saw clips or people, like even you saying I was going to win, and they're trying to make like weird things in the contract now 2 weeks before. I think they're looking for a way out, and if it does happen like that, I mean, I don't wish for anybody. I'll jump on that Bellator card. I think it's March 2nd or 3rd, Fedor and Ryan Fedor. I just keep moving, so whatever happens.
So we first find out from Dylan Dennis, this is like well over a week ago, where he said the fight's going to
It doesn't need anybody. So they want to go and make all these stupid rules in the fight. It's not a professional fight, so they're trying to like do everything handicap for me, and I'm not going to settle like that. I'm not.
And, you know, I remember at the time, and hopefully it's on here, Mams Taylor, yeah, so this is KSI's manager, Mams Taylor, which is like, what the fuck? JJ will fight Dennis, who was well over 200 pounds in Austin, Texas. No rehydration clause, unlike someone who canceled their fight for the same reason. Suck that tweet. So KSI's manager is saying, no, let's do this fight. Alright? Jake Paul claps back at Mams Taylor, saying for the record, the deal for Alex Wasabi had a 10-pound hydration clause and let KSI rehydrate to 190 pounds. This dweeb in KSI. And then, KSI clapping back. Saying, you are pathetic, Dylan Dennis. We both signed the same contract to reach 177 pounds. We had a 7.5 pound rehydration clause. That means, like, after you weigh in, drink water, gain weight. 3 weeks before the fight, you complain about the hydration clause like a moron, so we get rid of the hydration clause. What's your excuse now? So how is this fight not happening? I'm so fucking confused. Alright? KSI is tweeting, you don't have what it takes to get in the ring with me, you ain't a fighter, you're a confused twat, you're a waste of time, your career is a failure, you have nothing. I don't even think Dylan Dennis responded to that, which is strange.
If we did, winning.
You got pretty boy Anthony Taylor saying you was better off fighting me instead of wasting your time with Dylan. Talk about Dylan Dennis. Our promo would have been legendary. I agree.
Is Taylor the one that's everybody, or is that somebody else?
No, that's somebody else. This Anthony Taylor is unhappy bunch, and he's the one that beat up Dylan Dennis in the parking lot.
Who's the one that had that fight?
That is Taylor. That is Taylor. Anyhow, then we got the announcement that I got a phone call saying Dennis pulled out of the fight. Mams Taylor explains that Dylan Dennis has decided to no longer fight.
The real reason is, from what they said to me, is that he's underprepared. He has no coach. Might be struggling with weight. For someone who cares about information as much as he does, or what people think of him, I didn't think that this would be something, despite many people saying the opposite, that look, they were right. I got a phone call saying Dylan is pulling out of the fight. The real reason is, what they said to me is underprepared.
So that's that story. And now, KSI is fighting Face Temper. So, I mean, no. I think KSI is going to take out Temper, and I love Temper, but I think KSI is going to take out Temper.
What if Temper takes out KSI?
Well, then there's never going to be a Jake Paul fight.
You think that?
Temper got taken out by Slim. Slim knocked Temper out clean.
Yeah.
If Temper beats KSI, there will be no KSI Jake Paul fight.
So why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he still fight KSI and then fight Temper?
Because
that would make sense.
Jake Paul is undefeated and KSI is undefeated. They're not going to fight if KSI loses. There will be no fight. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, that is the real Seville Pancakes. He's calling my phone as well.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, but he's not.
He wants to talk.
Yeah, he wants to talk now.
Oh, he wants to talk now. Now that we're on the show.
So, Salvo, here's the thing, alright? You have jumped on all these little streams over the last week to try to rebuild up your fan base, alright? Because your actual fan base, after they found out that you're a fucking sex pest, and that you like drinking pee and watching others drink pee.
Tweeted weird shit about me and dogs me.
And all this other weird stuff that you're into. They left you. There is no Salvo News team. There is no fan base. So you went on all these little shows trying to rebuild your fan base. I would go on those shows, and as soon as I would call in, you would run away like a little bitch. So I'm not going to platform you, all right? When I went on to talk to you on Stardust's channel last night, and anybody can go look this up, you were on there, and as soon as I joined the call, you ran away like a little fucking bitch. And I had quite a little bit of a rant, if you will. I said, why are these small channels interviewing Salvo Pancakes? Because I'll see them, and they'll interview him, and they will ask him questions like, why do you like pee, and why did you cheat on your wife, and ask all these fucking questions. And in all of these interviews, if you watched them all, and I've seen almost all of them, all right, Salvo's constantly lying, saying one thing on one stream, one thing on another, this and that. He's saying he's fucked Abby Blackbird, then saying it was just a joke. He's tweeting out that he fucked Van Luke. You tweeted out that that I asked you to come back to the Keemstar show. All this is bullshit, all right? So there's no reason anymore for someone to interview you and have a serious, like, conversation and to try to get facts from you because you lie. You've lost all credibility. And I just think it's hilarious that anyone would even attempt that at this point, because we're not in the era of trying to put the facts together around Salvo Pancakes. That's long gone, all right? We're in low-call territory. It's just point and laugh. It's make memes and jokes and pick on you. That's where we're at, and there's nothing more that can be learned by speaking to you. Just more bullshit.
I was saying that it would be funny because then we could just go right for the jugular.
And it's got even more pathetic now, all right? His number one girl, Clara Babylegs, or Jesus Christ, Dementia.
Here we go.
That was Basher's girlfriend, Clara Babylegs. That's way back. That's 2015 shit. But his main girl, Clara, Salvo's main girl, Clara, she's the one with 7 fingers. The number 1 lieutenant over on the Salvo News team. Salvo and Clara were dating, and Clara thought that she was going to move into Salvo's house, and his wife was going to move out. And she really believed that she was in a real relationship. Once Clara found out about all these other girls, she's just done with him, right? And Clara started dating Salvo's number 2 in charge, Parking Tigers. Now, if you don't know who Parking Tigers is, Parking Tigers was one of the main people in the Salvo News team who found out about all these girls, and he was the first one to leak this information that Salvo was doing this sex pest stuff, right? So Clara now is dating Parking Tigers, and Salvo is losing his mind over this. If you see his Twitter feed, he's threatening to sue Clara, all right? He's saying that Clara released his nudes, and he's going to get her for revenge porn. He's just literally losing his mind, but on all accounts. So there's no point of talking to this guy, and that's my statement.
Go off. Yeah, I don't think that we should even talk about him anymore because we've already talked about him 2 streams pretty much in a row. So you got what you wanted. Bathe in it, bask in it.
No more free attention, Salvo.
You don't have anything else, and I think that's fair.
Salvo, you do something really big in the community. You know, you do something that I can't ignore and I have to cover. Fine. All right? Fine. But I'm just not putting you on to put you on. All right? You go do some fucking stunt like you did with Deaf Noodles. You go do something big. You do something entertaining out in this space that's actually newsworthy. Fine. I'll cover it. But I'm not platforming you to rebuild your career after you spent this entire time talking shit.
Trying to ruin his career.
Doxing my girlfriend. Like, I don't give a fuck.
You did not give a shit about us when we actually cared about you.
No, the shit you did to Chris, you tried to ruin Chris's career for nothing. For actually nothing.
No reason at all.
I owe you nothing, but you owe me $12,000 fucking dollars.
And then some because of the security guard.
And the security guards we had to hire because of your threats of you coming here. So, Salvo, you can fuck off.
If you guys miss him, if there's people that miss him, you can watch him because he will be uploading probably soon.
Yeah.
So you don't have to miss him much longer.
Yep. So there you have it. He actually did bomb. Salvo did bomb at the
I will say, I have been be more like him and help you with your life for now on,
Baby,
and
let's
just
do it.
guide you.
Baby, let's do it. Let's pray for little Salvo.
I don't pray out loud.
I'll do the prayer out loud. All right.
It can't be disgusting because God's not gonna like those.
True.
It has to be good. You have to wish good.
I'm wishing good.
Okay.
Dear Heavenly Father, we have all come here to ask you for a miracle. The full 943 people that are here, myself, Brantley, Lord, we need you. We need you now more than ever.
Amen.
This ain't some little prayer asking for a good grade on a paper, asking for good health.
This is asking for forgiveness of a sick individual.
Lord,
that Satan has decided to graze upon.
Lord, we need your help with an exorcism.
Amen.
Our good brother, who's not good at all,
He needs you, Lord.
Salvo Piss Cakes,
Pancakes.
has been corrupted by demons.
He has been corrupted by Satan.
He jacks off to anything.
Okay, we don't need to get definite.
He
God
drinks
knows.
peace.
God knows.
He likes peace videos.
God knows.
And he allegedly likes to play with poo.
Yeah, we know.
Like Play-Doh.
Remember your training. Make us proud.
He stood before you once, many years ago, with his beautiful bride.
Oh yes, he did. And he swore.
He swore to you,
He
Lord.
promised.
He promised you,
He has no teeth.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
till death do us part.
And love her. Nurture.
But he cheated on his wife
And I choose him.
with 34 women. 2 men and a donkey. So send your best priest, Lord, because it will take your best. He needs an exorcism. And in the name of God, pull the demons from his body and give him a chance for forgiveness. Amen. All right, moving on. That was a good prayer. We did good.
Yeah, I felt the white light like rush over my body. I feel energized.
I feel good. I got the Holy Spirit, and I'm not even religious.
And watch,
I just
watch.
winged it.
Salvo is gonna change, y'all. I'm telling you. I've been praying for him. I have.
Enemy
It has
recon
been nothing
aircraft
but
in
good.
the
And
air.
his wife, of course, because she deserves better.
I'm not religious, but Brantley is religious, and she does pray.
I'm getting pretty religious lately. I used to be Baptist and Christian and everything. I was baptized, and then I became atheist, and then I switched.
Recon
There's a
search and
battle
target.
between the United States and China. NASA's chief says China could claim the moon as its own territory if it beats the U.S. to the lunar surface. Now, here's the thing. We were on the front side of the moon back in 1969 was the first time we went. We went there 4 times.
I thought it was more than that.
4 times. Maybe 5.
Hold on.
We haven't been there since like the 70s, and fucking China is going to the dark side of the moon and building bases. So we gotta hurry the fuck up. China's claiming land anywhere. All right, I don't know if you know this, but down in the Indian Ocean and shit, or over in the Asian Ocean, whatever that is, they're making
Enemy
islands.
recon aircraft
They
in the air.
literally are going through with these machines, sucking sand up from the ocean floor and putting it in a pile.
Enemy
Like
counter
literally
recon
creating
observed.
man-made
Ground all
islands
aircraft.
so they can put up military posts everywhere. They're claiming all different types of shit, and now they're going to try to claim the moon. And there is tons of resources on the moon.
6
Raw
missions.
materials. 6 missions.
I've landed on the moon.
With mankind or
With
bots?
humans.
Okay. 6 times. When was the last one?
1 second.
Another very important story, almost
I'm too good for that game.
even more important than the Chinese going on the moon and claiming the territory. Guy Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott broke up again. Once again. Oh my God.
The last time that we did was apparently in 1972 with Apollo 17 mission, and then in July 1969, humans were the last. That was the last time.
Oh my God, look at all the deer at the stop sign.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was a fox for a second.
Holy shit, there's 4 of them.
Oh my gosh, they're so busy over there.
Alright, can you guys, here, let me show you. So I got trail cams all in my woods.
They're probably not going to be able to see it.
My phone's been going nuts.
It's so hard to see. And there's a buck, and he has a big rack on his head, man. And he only has
3 legs.
3 legs. Well, technically 3 hoofs. He has 1 hoof missing from like the ankle down, and he hops around and everything. And we're like, how is he living?
Yeah, we call him Tripod.
We call him Tripod. Sweet boy.
So, guys, I think that's pretty much it. There's some other stuff. Let's just go to the funny clips. I was going to get into Logan Paul apologizing with the big scam and all that. Apparently, he took down his video in response to CoffeeZilla, but I just don't feel like covering it. So we have some funny clips here, and then we will take call-ins from you guys in the Discord. First funny thing, coming from Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star tweeted out, "What a crazy fucking year. I escaped the Illuminati in 2021, and they still haven't killed me. Every day, I wake up grateful." Fan Jennifer responds by saying, "The elites are real. The elites are real. Kanye is hiding because they are trying to get him for exposing a lot of shit. Blood sacrifices are real. Stay safe, Jeffree." Jeffree Star responds by saying, "You have no idea what you are talking about. It's 10 times worse than you could ever imagine. Be thankful you're on the other side." Those are real tweets.
Are you a part of the Illuminati?
Yes.
You do leave around like 5 p.m. for like a good hour. Every day. It's so strange.
You can't say that.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. I'm going to my meetings.
Oh,
I'm going to my meetings. Shh.
am I gonna die now?
You're an idiot.
Oh my God. If I'm not here, we all know why. Next week, next podcast.
Watch this.
I am losing my goddamn mind. Here's an ambulance in the bike lane. There is a business. They could park it. They could block the car lane. They could block the non-existent motorcycles park lane. I just passed a big wheel van that was in the bike lane and 2 other cars.
We have a lady freaking out because there's an ambulance in the bike lane.
And an Amazon Prime in the bike lane, and I am not even half a mile away from home on a rainy day. What the fuck? What the fuck?
This is what COVID has done to Karens.
When I first saw this, I thought this was a joke because of how she's like.
I mean, if I was a biker, I'd be mad, but I ain't gonna say
Get
shit.
out of the bike lane.
She heard her that whole time, you know it. That whole time.
Yo, what the fuck is this? She's talking to him like he's a
I
rapist,
think
and
is that not a girl?
well, she's talking to this person like they're a rapist and they're trying to kill her. Listen to this.
Get out of the bike lane. Pull in
have the
there.
momentum.
Pull in the motorcycle
There could be
parking.
someone.
You're killing us. Get out of the bike lane.
Yo, what? They're trying to help somebody right now, probably.
This dude's like, what the fuck? What
Like-
is happening?
I'm trying to kill people. That's a
see
girl. That's a girl.
Well,
She's a girl.
whoever it is, watch they say fuck. Watch, right here.
You're on break or what? Get out.
She's gonna have to call like
Unbelievable.
somebody else for drug abuse.
Well, it's not like there are any bikes except for me.
I'm gonna be like, can I?
Well, it's not like there's any bikes except for me.
Can I test you, please, ma'am? I don't think you're okay. Like she can have every
Yo.
right to question this lady right
Yo,
now.
no offense, but why does this woman sound like Asher's? Have you ever heard Asher's voice? She sounds exactly like
That
Asher.
is true. We'll get her to call in and then play
Go
by.
ahead.
1 minute. Ashers, get in the Discord. And guys, we're gonna take.
God, these women, women that act like that just make me want to grind my little gears together.
We're gonna take Discord calls right after that we play this clip. So you guys can jump in the Discord now. We're gonna talk to a bunch of you about all these stories. You know, let us know your opinions and
Women
thoughts on
or
everything.
men? I think you just said women.
What?
I feel like you just said women.
Brantley, you gotta stop throwing me off, bro. Anytime I'm trying to say anything, you got your 2 cents in to throw me off. Ashers, call in, because I want to compare voices. I believe that is Ashers yelling at the fucking...
You're in the bike lane. I need you to get out. Move.
Okay, so the guy's moving.
The girl. The female.
1499195.
Illegal U-turn.
Unbelievable. They're killing us.
Baby, you're riding a bike. Just go around.
Unbelievable. They're killing us.
Look at all that space, and there's a
I am
sidewalk.
losing my goddamn mind.
You can't walk. You can't walk your bike around the car.
Oh my god.
You're just so in the zone. 5 minutes down your
Alright,
house.
we're in the live show. Cuban, what do you got for us? Cuban. Wait, we're gonna do Ashers first. Stay on mute. Ashers, go ahead, talk. Say something.
Hey, what's going on?
What? Okay. Alright, this is her. Alright, 1 minute.
Here's an ambulance in the bike lane.
Say, here's an ambulance in the bike lane, Ashers.
Move out and take position.
Here's an ambulance in the bike lane.
Kinda, yeah. I feel like if she was mad about it, yeah.
There is a business. They could park it. They could park it.
1 minute. We gotta get this one.
Enemy taking
Alright, you ready?
Get out of the bike lane.
Get out of the bike lane. Say it.
Enemy recon aircraft in
Get
the air.
out of the bike
Recon
lane.
airborne.
Oh, okay, yeah, that kind of did sound like a... Dude, that kind of did.
Get out of the bike lane.
Ashers?
Recon airborne.
Yes,
Searching
I'm
for
still here.
targets.
Say it.
Get out of the bike lane.
That's fucking her! Why were you yelling at the fucking ambulance?
Why are you harassing ambulances in San Francisco? We all know it.
You're exposed.
You know what? I would love to be in San Francisco instead of Idaho.
So, Ashers, what do you think about the stories tonight?
The stories were awesome. I enjoyed all of them.
Alright, thank you, Ashers.
Is there a
Cuban, what do you have for us?
No, I wanted the. I mean, the woman you showed us. Now is on my mind. But I think what story did I come into? Andrew Callahan.
Yeah. What about?
I love because when this stuff was, when I found out this was too because there's other YouTubers that I watch that would possibly hang around and find or something like that, but they were like promoting this guy. So like when you showed him, I was like, oh, what did he do? And like when I found out that he was kind of like a sex pest, like Salvo, and I was like, oh my god, well, that's funny. They should be friends. They can be sex pests all they want, and they can travel the country. But then also comment on that woman. Ambulances can park there. It didn't seem like the person was in an emergency, but your bike does not take advantage over law.
Let him know, ladies and gentlemen, Cuban!
Is there a possibility that people
E-skeleton.
that I'm sick, if I don't know that I'm sick? That's so bad, but that's just natural.
You're confused.
Recon airborne.
Because
Searching
people
for
are saying,
targets.
I've seen a lot of comments where people think I'm sick, but I don't.
Oh! Somebody get Flamenco. Somebody find Flamenco. E-skeleton, you there?
live right now. He's live.
Go to Flamenco's stream and tell him to get over here and get Bunk. I want Bunk and Flamenco here immediately. You guys get Bunk and Flamenco.
Oh,
Is
His chat is subscriber mode, and you have to wait like 5 minutes.
Flamenco's is?
Yeah, that's, yeah, Flamenco's is.
I'm gonna call this fucker right now. Get Bunk over here, too.
Fucking fine, huh? You know, Ghosty's in the chat too. We love Ghosty. He's so nice. He's a great supporter.
I don't know how to fucking spell Flamenco's name.
Flame. Inco.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, I got it right here. Get Bunk in here.
Even if you look him up, his channel doesn't pop up.
Dude, what is this guy's channel's name? How do you know he's live? I'm literally...
Oh, it's Flamenco TV.
It should just pop up with Flamenco, you think?
Yeah, there it goes.
ARG, no I haven't. Muller's current outrage is on for Jay again. He wants the false flag. Synthetic man for synthetic man said Jay is age-free.
Alright, Jay did? I just told him to call into my Discord, so we'll wait for him. I need to get a hold of Bunk. 1 minute.
I left it right before I lost.
I was about to say leak DMs, but you don't have them.
We're setting up a fight, people. A boxing match between Bunk and Flamenco.
Let's go!
Yep. CJ's just a little rat. I'm sick of CJ. So I'll wait for them to get in here. Scal, do you got anything else for us?
Well, first off, I want to say I finally did it, Keem. I've been trying to tell you this, but I finally hit 1,000 subs last year. So thanks for helping me reach my goal.
No problem. Good luck, man. Keep grinding.
And I was just gonna ask you, before you've been betrayed by other friends like Leafy and Grade A, is Savo's one of the worst, or is it like in comparison? How would you rank it as one of the worst betrayals? Because he was your friend. You guys met in IRL. You guys hanged out.
Not really. I just, like, when it all came out, I was more like, ha ha ha, point and laugh at him. It was like, you know, this shit hasn't really affected us that much, except for, like, this dude's going around saying, like, he, like, jacked off at my house and, you know, came on fucking Brantley's dresses. Because Brantley has, like, this spare room where she keeps her wardrobe.
It's just his way.
And whatnot, and that's where, like, that's the spare bedroom. That's where he would sleep. So, what are you pointing at?
Babs is in the chat.
Yeah. So it's like, he's just a piece of shit. You know, it doesn't feel like a backstab as much as it feels like, go fuck yourself. You know, like...
Because, like, we felt like he was, like we were his friend to him, but we also didn't at the same time. You know? Like, it was more like a code word type thing for him.
He needs prison, and he needs Jesus. So it's like, you know...
We found out in the long run he was just using Keem to get females to go to hotels.
Ghosty, what's up?
Yo, so I have some commentary news.
What's that?
Xylee cried on Dead on Dave's stream today.
About what?
About Ember Lily. Because
you got the clip?
I do have the clip. Let me, where can I post this?
You can send it.
Can you put it in the general chat on Discord?
Yeah, I can put it in general.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all access
Post it in
forces.
general chat. We'll play it right now. Xylee freaking out on Ember Lily. Guys, get a hold of Ember Lily. Get her ass here,
freaking
too.
out for Ember Lily. Right?
Yeah, basically. Go ahead.
Wait, you put a whole fucking video in here? Okay.
Yeah, it's just like,
Oh, there we go. Oh, there's...
Yeah, I just didn't put it out.
yeah, it's in general.
Shh, be quiet.
Whatever painted. Yeah, I just didn't put it out because I feel like I added to whatever painted she already had, and I
You have the lead.
It's alright, Xylee.
I'm sorry for doing that.
I forgive you, Xylee. It's okay. I think they've got a nothing burger for real.
Wait, what? Why is she crying?
What did she do?
So, the context is they had an argument in the Now Recording Discord, and it was about some petty drama shit. So they did a Now Recording episode, but it won't be released because Matt Pitt is robbing us of content, guys.
Yeah, Matt Pitt's a piece of shit. He just steals
post content left and right. I have him blocked on Twitter. Everyone should block that piece of shit. But I'll talk to Xylee directly and figure out what that's about. Thank you, Ghost.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get Bunk into here. I told him about him and Flam, so...
Yeah, get his ass in here and get Flamenco in here.
Alright, gotcha.
And I've talked to them sometimes. They're a fan of you and the show, but...
How do we get a hold of that person?
I don't know, but they're in the chat right now. You can text them.
Guys, join the Discord if you are trying to get a hold of us. Okay, so here's the deal. We're looking for Sears' ex-girlfriend to call in to tell us about Edwin. Again, we're looking for Sears' ex-girlfriend to call us about Edwin.
I think that's how you say it. I don't know if that's how you say it. Is it?
Yeah.
It felt weird. But does she want to? Is she watching?
Yeah, she's trying to call in to tell us about this. Alright, let's see. So here's the Discord people.
We have
if
fire
you're
superiority.
Sears' ex-girlfriend and you're trying to call in to tell your story on Edwin, there it is right there. Okay. Let's see, who else do we have here? We'll go with Niall. Niall, what's up? Thoughts on the show today?
Maybe I'm better with this gun.
Why do you want Flamenco on?
Because I'm just trying to set up a fight.
Okay, well, Bunk's in waiting, and I like him.
Bunk, stay on mute. We're waiting for Flamenco to get here.
Gotcha. Flamenco's
Right.
fucking retard.
What else do you got?
There was
why do you
no
think
way I
Ava
was getting
left
out of
Clara?
that.
What do you mean?
Making fun of her being disabled.
Because I said she had 7 fingers. She does have 7 fingers.
Correct, but then the deer analogy.
Niall, stop! You know what you're doing!
Why are you doing a baby? Like, is it really that big of a deal?
No.
Alright.
Let's see. There was something else. Ghosty, get fucked. Leave Xylee alone. She's obviously fucking upset. She did not want you calling in about that.
Over what?
Fuck, dude?
What is it about?
It's literally a nothing. These two girls had an argument. They then spoke on now recording and made up. That's it.
They synced up. They were in that all-female Discord and they synced up. Their periods synced up. Is that what happened?
Aircraft awaiting orders.
Jesus.
Recon
No,
searching
it
for
was a
target.
bloody...
So it was
Southern
bloody.
women going
It was
at it.
bloody. It was bloody. So it was
No.
the periods that synced up.
Two fucking, southern gals going at it, yelling and screaming.
Is something
Recon
spamming in our
assault.
chat?
Commands in the sky.
Who is that? Is that all from one person? Guys, don't spam the chat. I'll have to ban you. Okay.
I'm getting it.
Anyway.
Somebody wants Jerry the Canary.
Recon flight concluded.
That's coming from CJ. He's doing a little.
I just DM'd her asking her what her thing is and everything.
CJ, thank you for the spam stuff. But look, homie. All right. You're constantly talking shit, and I'm like giving you an opportunity. So when the mix-up happened today, you didn't really like post the video of you smashing the cat. And then I saw what you really post, where you were like trying to find some gay dude that looks like me to like make fun of me. I was like, you know what? Fuck CJ. Because when I really think about it, CJ versus Bunk is kind of cool, maybe some interest, but Bunk versus Flamenco is way more views, way more ticket sales. It's a way bigger fight. So you lost your opportunity. Talk shit, get hit.
I mean, but here's the thing with Flamenco, right?
Yeah.
It's like, should we be going into prisons, taking the pedophiles out of the cells and making them fight?
Yes.
I mean, entertaining in the same way fights are
Protect the
entertaining.
drop zone.
Yes. Okay. So, Jesse the Kid, you're live on the air. Where the fuck is Flamenco at?
Wow, Jesse. Ready.
Carry the day. Nice work, soldier.
Outstanding.
I told the person that told us about that she should call in too because she knows the whole story as well. Apparently there's some really fucked up shit that Edwin has done before all this came out.
Interesting.
In the past.
Cool.
And she knows
He's
everything.
So
Interesting.
he's 34, a scene kid, and he's interviewing victims.
No, yeah.
is as clear as a textbook definition of I'm going to pretend that I care about women to abuse women.
Of course. Of course.
There's a million dudes like this in punk scenes around the world.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Well, we don't have them there right now. Alright, so while we're waiting on that, let's get Dragon here. Dragon, what's up? Dragon Tech, you're live, you're on.
I was just in general chat. I wasn't having nothing to ask.
Oh, okay.
All good. Jesse the Kid, what's up?
Yo, I just wanted to comment on that Andrew story.
Yeah.
I think most of those girls, because Andrew, like, if you really see his context, he's mostly, like, I don't want to say making fun of, but most of it is like Trump supporters or like Democrats, and I kind of feel like they're just kind of going after him because most of his videos he looks like genuine, but I'm just kind of confused. He looks creepy, but I don't think he acts on it, to be honest.
Dude, I've been working drama for a long time. Like, it gets to a point where there's just too many people, too many fucking people. Yeah.
You think so? You really think he did it?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then, man. I just wanted to put my input in it, man. Hey, good to hear from you, Kim. Love the show, brother.
I mean, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, you know? So, thank you. I appreciate the call. All right, I'm still waiting on... I mean, this could be them. I don't know.
Flamenco person and then the...
Bear Palm, you're live on the Keemstar Show.
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up, man? What are your thoughts on the show tonight?
I came in about an hour late, but I thought it was a really good show. And I don't know if you talked about... I know you talked a little bit about Andrew Tate, but I didn't know if you talked about that he's in the hospital.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So, I never knew anything about Andrew Tate.
Remember your training.
And I'm always thinking, like, who the hell is Andrew Tate? Is he, like, some far-right guy? Is he, like, this or that?
Rick, you there?
You, sir.
What's up, man?
So I hear you're giving Bunk a fight?
I'm thinking I'm going to run Bunk versus Flamenco. I think it's a better fight.
Much better fight. You could make any fight happen.
Yeah, why? What fight do you want to see?
Could you get me in a ring with Nick Fuentes?
Well, who are you? Who's Brick? Like, are you a content creator?
Bunk will tell me about me. Me and him have gone off at least 5, 6, 7 times.
How many subs?
That makes it sound like we're having gay sex. What the fuck would you say?
You're the one who had the gay sex, not me.
Brick and Bunk.
Well, apparently we're getting off together, so I don't know.
Shit. Oh,
hey,
shit.
Man, we've had a bunch of debates. I mean, I'm a news content creator guy.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but we have a breaking phone call from Nicholas Dioria.
What's up?
Did you hear about the new pedophile community?
No. Who's it against?
There's a small up-and-coming content creator. He's been gone for a while, and he came back.
Is it you guys doing the joke?
You're Jerry the Canary. That's you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I thought you didn't remember.
No, a bunch of people are spamming Jerry the Canary in the chat, and I thought it was like CJ or some shit. I thought it was like the Salvo News people doing like a little raid. I didn't know it was you. Where are you doing it from? Dave's show?
No, we're forget about that stuff. All I'm here to talk to you about is I'm glad that CJ Brown doesn't get to fight. He didn't deserve the purse, okay?
Look,
He should be given an opportunity.
Flamenco's a better fight. It's gonna pull more.
We have to keep firing.
Yeah. You know who I really want to see fight?
Who?
Hey guys, it's Jerry the Canary!
I still remember the voice.
Welcome to my Minecraft channel!
I have no idea what you're doing, but it's cute.
I did this character back in the day when Minecraft was popping off, and I pretended to be this little kid to make fun of all the Minecrafters.
Oh, precious.
And it popped off. Dude, I banned like half of your fans for spamming. He was like, fuck this is because CJ Brown has been like going back to like trolling shit. He's like who's debuns, which was some dumb whore that would talk shit to on Xbox Live. So when I seen Jerry the Canary, we are Jerry in the chat, I thought it was him doing some weird raid with bots.
Enemy counter recon observed. Ground our aircraft.
Alright, see. Okay, so moving.
I love that. I was just trying to figure this stuff out because she just sent me her Discord. But
what is it?
It's this.
Yeah, but she's not in the chat. Tell her to join the server.
I literally said that.
Enemy mortar fire. Fall back.
Alright, wisecracking Dommy, what up?
First of all, I'm a minor, so don't call me that, Jerry. Anyway, I have a question.
Yeah. Okay. So, Bunk, are you down to fight Flamenco?
Yeah, I'm down to fight him. It's gonna be really nice. There's gonna be a civil conflict, and I'm just kidding. I'm gonna kill him in the ring, piss on his grave, record it, so Salvo can jack off and come through.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
How are we doing today? Are we doing good?
I'm doing great. I'm having a nice day. Oh boy, except for it was leg day today at the gym. I went to work legs. I fucking hate that shit.
I bet you can't sit down to shit.
Yeah.
Because your legs are sore.
Only a little bit. Only a little bit. The next day after is when it really kills me, okay? I start walking up the stairs and when I get home, I'm like, oh fuck, I fucked myself today, didn't I?
Yeah.
People like, stand up.
Goldfinger, what's up? You're live on the Keemstar show. What up, Goldfather? Sorry.
I got pulled in from general chat. What the?
Okay. Alright. Well, there's never anyone in the general chat, so when you're there, I'm thinking you're waiting to get on here. Okay. Static, what's up?
Yo, what's poppin'?
What's poppin'? What are your thoughts on the show tonight? Any stories you want to comment on?
Yeah, I think the Andrew Tate thing is pretty
Recon airborne.
interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
So, I think it's like weird that they're accusing him of all this. They say they have like the evidence, right, where they said that the girls had like tattoos like owned by Tate on them, but there's no like pictures or anything.
That's like Chris D'Elia. He had a bunch of these girls put CD on their
Man, if I had Keemstar logo on my ass or something, you know I'd be plastering everywhere.
No, you're not allowed.
I would be showing it everywhere, boy.
She wants to get my logo put on her butt.
Or your signature. No. Oh, it'd be so hot. And I don't even care because it'll mean something even after we break up.
Ghosty, what's up?
You love me.
Flamenco wants you to DM him and call him like a fucking dumbass. He just wants you to go to
Flamenco?
His chat is saying for him not to do it, but he's just being retarded at this point.
Yeah, tell Flamenco to just join my Discord and go into waiting like he's done a million times.
I did, and the chat's like, no, don't do it. They're being fucking content.
What is wrong? 1 minute, let me listen.
We got sidetracked. Get this done and we'll figure out what's going on. It might be large bait, but like, you know, listen, the worst thing I can say is like, oh, well, $50K is $50K.
Can you put the link again to the...
Okay, he's joining.
Can you put the link to the Discord in the chat again?
Yeah.
For her?
Where's Flamenco? We should be here any minute. Alright, it's in the chat.
Take pride in your accomplishment today.
Oh, there he is.
If there's like gay drama, I'll just dip immediately.
Yo, there's no...
Hello?
There's no drama. No stuff like that. Here, let me get rid of a few people. Bear with me 2 seconds. Alright, so here's the deal. Flamenco. We set up a boxing match between Bunk. Are you familiar with Bunk?
I'm like tangentially aware. I think I've talked to him like once or twice, but I'm not. I have no real correspondence with him or anything now.
He's buddy with your arch nemesis, like Nicholas Diorio and shit, right? So we had a boxing match between him and the CJ guy, but the CJ guy doesn't really have that much pull, and I was gonna host it and make sure these guys got on a card. But the CJ guy just pissed me off today, and I fucking said, fuck you, you're not getting an opportunity for me, you piece of shit. So I'm thinking it would be way better if it was Flamenco versus Bunk.
Okay.
Be a nice paycheck, and I'm thinking around summertime.
Okay. What weight do I have to make specifically?
What is your current weight, Flamenco?
I am currently 190 pounds.
And how much are you, Bunk? You're 150?
Oh, I'm 150, yeah.
Okay.
I'd be willing to meet with my coach straight in the middle.
Yeah, I can probably do that.
90, so that we're talking like what, 170?
Yeah, something around that range. Yeah.
170. Flamenco, how old are you?
I am 33.
And Bunk, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Okay, what's your height, Flamenco?
I am 5'11".
Bunk?
I'm 5'10". 5'10", maybe 5'11". I'm measuring myself.
And now this is probably pretty hard, but neither one of you probably know your reach. Do you have long arms, short arms?
I would say, yeah, probably about like 2.5 feet. No, probably not. I have no idea. I have no idea how long my fucking arms are. I could find a tape measure though, probably.
So here's the thing. What I told Bunk and CJ is that I'm not even going to entertain this unless you guys are posting to social media that you're exercising, training, and you actually have a trainer. All right. So within 2 weeks' time, I want to see some post on social media of you exercising and some post with your trainer, so I know you actually have a trainer. We don't want to get in this Tonka shit, right? Where you're promoting a fight and then there's no fight even happening because no one's even training, right?
Right.
So 2 weeks from now, I want to see your training. Then we'll
like a boxing trainer or just like a get in shape trainer.
You need to find a boxing trainer. You need to go to the gym. You got to find a boxing trainer. You got 14 days. Bunk was able to do it in like 48 hours. It's not a hard task, but it could take you like a week, you know? So I want you to get on it right away. Because we can't do this if people aren't training. This can't be like some weird fucking internet thing where you come throwing gloves and no, like I'm not putting either one of you in there to get seriously hurt. Fuck that. You have to train. I will make sure you guys get paid more money than you make on this goddamn internet shit. It'll be a good fucking fight. I think, ladies and gentlemen, Bunk, where are you from? What city?
I'm from Texas right now, Austin.
And where are you from, Flamenco?
I'm from Tennessee right now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, coming from Austin, Texas, Bunk! Facing all the way from Tennessee. I heard there was a couple tents he saw. Flamenco! I think this would be a big thing. I think it would be huge.
All right.
Were you training?
I think it's going to be really, really fun. I'm actually super excited to get into this.
Flamenco, were you training? Flamenco, were you training for the Salvo thing? Do you have any previous training?
No, I'm like currently I've been going to the gym anyway to just lose weight, so.
Alright guys, 170 pounds somewhere in summer, right? First I gotta see your training, then I gotta figure out what card to put you on. I'll be in contact with both of you, Twitter DMs, and we'll get this thing.
Well, you gotta get like. Do you still have contacts at Twitter, by the way? Because I don't have a Twitter right now. My Twitter is still in purgatory mode.
I'll figure out what your Twitter is and I'll submit something.
Alright, thank you.
She is in general right now.
Alright, that's all I need, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Alright, just send me some sort of like, I guess, contract or whatever, and I'll look it over.
Well, I mean, I gotta see that you're training first. Like, I don't
Right. Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Train first. Alright, see you guys.
Okay.
She's in general
all right
now?
peace.
Mm-hmm. Under what name?
I think she's in general then.
Yeah, she's not. Is she in waiting? What's the name?
She doesn't know really what she's doing.
Okay, she's got to click on one of these voice chats. To the girl that we're trying to get a hold of, one of these voice chats. Could it be this one? Hello.
Hey.
No, it's not that.
Hey, what are your thoughts on the show tonight?
I think.
Okay. Sweet. fuck? What is happening?
If you're anything like me, you like to work out all the time. And all of that activity can cause discomfort in your body. Well,
guy has millions of subscribers and views in
Sattergate, the chat says so suspicious. True.
I have small dick energy. And he had a lot of fans in spite of his potentially predatory behavior, offensive behavior online. What was it like?
Vampire, the chat says doesn't matter about international laws in other countries. As a U.S. citizen, you must still abide by all U.S. laws. Yeah, this is true. I don't know what that's in reference to, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
For you to know that you were right in exposing this guy for thinking flat.
At one point, his only response to a damning Cold Raven expose was to eat chicken wings while cocking his gun.
We literally just showed that.
Sometimes even over 1,000.
I like how, like, he edits the sound. By the way, he edits the sound of a gun cocking into the video. I guess the sound of his own gun cocking wasn't good enough.
Comments a day, from one social media to people finding out my other ones by, searching through my videos. And out of nowhere, people have not just my YouTube, they have my Instagram, they got my Facebook, which I didn't even use anymore because it was out of date. Then they're trying to get in contact with my girlfriend at the time. That led up to me being doxxed and people finding.
I will say that's one thing that can get really scary. Like when you're going up against a bigger YouTuber and you're calling out a bigger YouTuber, especially for something as serious as this, the fan base goes nuts and they will resort to doxing, swatting, IRL harassment, like crazy shit, alright? Like, fans of a big YouTuber will resort to the most ridiculous shit to defend their guy. Like, it's nuts.
My address, some people were sending pictures of my own home to me with threats of trying to kill me, and some people had said they were going to hire hitmen to have me killed, all because I had exposed him for,
oh my god, Mr. Lone Wolf in the chat says probably can't even get his fingers near the trigger. Jesus!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, what he's done.
Real talk. He knew what he was doing. And rather than address this growing mountain of evidence, this was the only response he could muster.
Listen, motherfucker, alright? If you honestly believe that I would throw my fucking life away, right, for a...
Do you think that EDP 445 was behind these?
That whole, that's another thing I've showed in another video to you guys before. That whole response he had to the allegations, let me see if I can find that too. Because holy shit, like the stuff he says, like he gets like super graphic and inappropriate with like his responses and stuff. It's like fucking crazy. Let me see, is this the video? I think this might be the video with his responses in it. Let me see. Let me pull it up, chat. Let's find out.
You have his response.
I think this is the video. Where is this the one where he's wearing no, but this has one of his responses, so we'll take a look at it. I know we've reacted to this stuff in previous streams before, but I want to show this just to give you an idea of like how ridiculous and over the top his responses to this shit were when he was initially accused. Let's take a look at it.
So, motherfuckers been blowing me up. Niggas come at me left and right, you know what I mean? Wanted me to address these fucking allegations. You want me to address the allegations? Alright, well, here the fuck it is, bitch. Motherfuckers sit back, message me all the fucking time, Facebook, Instagram and shit, you know what I mean, catfishing me, trying to fuck with me, you know what I mean, and in return, I sit back, my nigga, I say dumb shit, I say ignorant ass bullshit in fucking return, you know what I mean? Does that make me a pedophile? Have I ever fucking done anything physically with these fucking girls? Have I ever sat back, met up with them, ripped their fucking titty out, tried to stick my dick up in their ass and fucking...
Why would... Okay, I know that we've gone over these, like, reactions, these responses before, but Jesus Christ, if you're being accused if you're being accused of being a pedophile, it's probably not the best idea to respond talking about, oh, I wouldn't, like, actually, like, whip their titty out or stick my dick inside of them. Like, bro, like, that's probably not the best response to have when responding to pedo allegations. I'm just saying.
Shit out of them? Fuck no. I mean, it's clear as fucking day that that's not me. I'm not that type of motherfucker. I mean, let's keep it the fuck real.
I mean, we know what kind of motherfucker you are now. Maybe you might have had your audience fooled back then when you gave these responses, but we know exactly what kind of motherfucker you are now. And the kind of motherfucker you are is a pedophile. There we go.
You know what I mean? So, again, was it stupid? Was it dumb as fuck? Was it ignorant? Was it immature as fuck? Motherfucking right it was. But at the end of the day, my nigga, that does not make me a motherfucking pedophile. That does not make me a motherfucking creep. That does not make me a motherfucking freak-ass goddamn fight boy. Again, I'm not trying to fucking excuse what the fuck, I feel, you know what I mean? But I mean, let's keep it the fuck real here. Half you motherfucking nerd-ass motherfuckers, you guys wouldn't last a goddamn day in fucking shoes, you know what I mean?
Oh, feel bad for him, chat. We have to feel bad for EDP because he got accused of being a pedophile for, like, being a creep in the DMs of minors. Feel bad for EDP, chat.
You guys wouldn't last a goddamn day in my motherfucking shoes, you know what I mean? I get catfished all the time. I get motherfuckers fucking with me all the goddamn time. In return, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Might as well have some goddamn fun back and fuck with them back. You know what I mean? Good for the fucking gander. You know what I mean? So,
okay, so there we have his. Alright, so there's his response or whatever. There's another one, too. I wanted to find the one. Where is it? Is it this one? It might be. No. Is it? Where is it? He ran on YouTube again. No, that's a sting operation. EDP tries on. Oh, EDP comeback. No, that's not the one. Where is this video? EDP allegation, sir? Here we go. These are the ones I'm looking for. I mean, obviously we can look at that one we just watched too. But this is the one I was really looking for. Because this is the one they showed a reference to in that video. Here we go, chat. Stop it. Stop it! Alright. Let's see here. We'll skip to where it actually... Here we go. Right about here.
I would throw my fucking life away if you honestly believe that I would throw my fucking life away, right, for a bitch.
Jeez.
That doesn't even fucking have hair on her fucking pussy.
Oh my god. Again, you're responding to allegations of you being a pedophile, to creeping on a minor, and you're, like, describing her anatomy. And you don't want people to think you're a pedophile when that's your response.
For a bitch that probably doesn't even know her fucking ABCs, for a fucking bitch that can't even count to fucking 100, for a fucking bitch that needs to have her fucking nose up in the fucking textbooks, my nigga. If you honestly believe that I'm a
body of justice, who the fuck talks about a kid's privates like that? Exactly! Exactly! You wanna know who talks about a kid's privates like that? A motherfucking pedophile! That's who.
The fucking pedophile.
Wait, he said the word.
Pedophile! You're fucking high. I mean, nigga, I just moved, right? I've been blessed with this beautiful fucking platform known as fucking...
Exactly, rumping down the chest is the excessive use of bitch to describe a child. True!
Shut up, bitch!
Fucking true!
Right? I have 2 goddamn goddaughters.
Enemy recon
I
aircraft
have
in the air.
wonderful, amazing close ass fucking friends. You feel me?
He just talked about how he has like goddaughters, right? He can't possibly be a pedophile because he has goddaughters. Well, whoever their parents is, they need to keep them the fuck away from you, oh!
How natural soap is actually made. Large commercial soap makers use cheap chemical compounds as a base for
Enemy fighter pilots, fall back!
Do you have to be to believe, oh, he said he just spent 60 grand on a car? So he's right. He can't possibly be a pedophile because he just bought an expensive car.
Are you a functional retard? I have to ask.
I have ADD, ISM, autism.
You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I'm humble. You know what I mean? I'm fucking... It's a fucking blessing, my nigga. To sit back and be surrounded with the fucking type of things that I'm surrounded with. And if you honestly feel and think that I would throw all of that away for some fucking bitch, my nigga, then I mean, fuck, nigga, you need to take your motherfucking ass to the local doctor and get your fucking brain examined. Was that my voice in the voice clips? Yeah.
Ruin Leon in the chat says EDP doesn't represent the big meaty man worldwide slapping me right now.
Stop fucking around. Let's get off the motherfucking internet. Let's stop being trolling motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Let's go be a goddamn productive member of fucking society.
Says the fucking pedophile. Be a productive member of society while he slides into the DMs of little girls on Instagram. Pedophile! Jesus Christ.
Come on from this fucking shit. Get off the bullshit. Let's stop being a group of no-life motherfuckers. Go get your nerdy, four-eyed motherfucking selves on goddamn Call of Duty Warzone, Mario Kart, whatever the fucking dumb motherfuckers like to play these days, you know what I mean? And get my motherfucking name out your motherfucking mouth.
Okay, so that was the first response. I think there was another one too. In the same video? Maybe not. I think I'm misremembering. Anyway, so there's a response that they showed in the video. I thought I would show the extended version of that. Anyway. This is probably like the dozenth time, or at least half dozen, that we watched that shit on this stream, or on my stream rather.
I think it was just his fans mostly.
I believe that people took into...
Damn, somebody in the chat says he looks like the real life pedo bear. True! Jeez, you're wearing the same shirt? Was I wearing the same shirt in that video? Tippy's wearing the same shirt. Dude, that's awesome. I've had this shirt for like ever. Alright, I love these kind of like shirts. They're like those, they're like golfers shirts, and I love these kind of shirts. They're like super comfortable, especially for fat fucks like me. That's funny.
To accord of what they wanted to do, and he egged it on, and he just pushed it and kept telling them to go after it. And there's live streams that he had in which he was telling people to flag my channel.
After months of back and forth and continued escalating harassment coming towards Cold Raven, he took things into his own hands when he reached out to Alex, aka Chet Goldstein, the personality behind Predator Poachers.
When he got caught in that sting...
Okay, so Cold Raven did reach out to Alex from the Predator Poachers.
When he got caught in that
kind of like tipped them off to EDP and who he was. Interesting.
That much. Did it vindicate what you guys had been saying all along?
I'll be 100% honest. I remember when, so the guy who called him, his name is Alex, which I've heard that you had an interview with him. My contact with him was on and off because I let him know about EDP because I've seen his videos before, and I knew, you know, if anybody could pretty much get the job done, I did feel like it would be him because I've seen that he's done it.
You know, in fairness to him, here's the thing I'll say. I may be super critical of the Prayer Poachers, the motives and things they do and shit like that, but Cold Raven was right. He got the job done. Now, maybe he didn't keep in jail, obviously. It would have been preferable that he get locked up in jail, right? I think we can all agree it would have been nice. They fucked that part up. But at least the world knows who EDP really is, because, like, I had been covering the EDP story. You know, like, Cold Raven was covering it, Master at Work was covering it, but I was covering it, too, on my channel, and there were some other channels that were doing it as well. But it was just kind of like circling the drain in the YouTube community. You know, bigger parts of the YouTube community or people outside of the YouTube community had no idea what was going on. So, like, you know, as much as I'm critical of the Predator Poachers, they did kind of expose EDP on a much larger scale. So, I have to at least give them credit for that.
Plenty of times, and he was the only one that was willing to contact and say within a couple of weeks, he sent me a screenshot of the video of him catching EDP. Now, what I thought happened at that moment was that he got in contact with EDP to kind of make a troll video to troll me because I was in such disbelief that this guy would actually meet up with the minor. I was in such disbelief, and then I remember watching it premiere in my living room with my brother, and the amount of vindication I felt was kind of like a thousand off my shoulder, and now I can finally relax out of, you know, a year and a half of constant anxiety of all these death.
I'll never forget my first time seeing the EDP bust like that. Even today, there's been a few times where I go back and I watch the EDP bust. It's wild. Because, like I said, prior to that, you know, we had seen videos with screenshots of him talking to girls on Instagram or talking to people that pretended to be young girls on Instagram and shit like that. But we never actually, like, saw anything outside of screenshots that was like 4K, you know what I mean? As much as we hate to admit it, like, screenshots can be manipulated, they can be edited, you know, he can talk his way out of them and shit like that. But, like, having video of him showing up to meet with a 13-year-old girl, like, it was unmistakable at that point. He was a fucking pedophile. He was a fucking pedophile. EDP 445 Sting. I don't want to watch the whole Sting, but anytime we talk about EDP, I do like to pull up
low altitude bomber
the Sting
dropping
operation video. Where's the? There's gotta be a re-upload. There's gotta be a re-upload. Come on, chat. Re-upload. Nowhere? I know we pulled one up before, but I don't know where's that.
In the restaurant.
Is this? That's a reaction to it. There's lots of reactions to it, but I can't find the original state. I guess somebody struck it down again, because I know that there was an upload that we reacted to last time. Wait, is this it? I think I might have. Okay, I found one from CC Unit's angle. That'll work. We'll just do that. Here we go.
Recon searching for targets.
Are you really doing this?
Oh, this isn't even the whole thing.
Here to meet a 13-year-old.
Oh, this is when they called the cops. Look at he looked like he was gonna fucking cry, bro. He looked like he was gonna cry because they started calling the cops. You see that shit? Here we go.
Are you really doing this? You're here to meet a 13-year-old. Are you really doing this?
He knew his life was over. He knew his life was over right there, dude. What is this video? Let's watch that again.
Great work. They are in full retreat.
Jesus, he literally started crying. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. So this is it. This is the re-upload. I think this is from CC Unit's perspective, though. There's the infamous fist bump, dude. I can't believe the other guy, this other dude that was with him, fist bumped him.
For Expedia members, travel doesn't end at booking. It's getting a discount on your trip.
Look at that. Look at this. These shits are better than my shotgun.
There we go.
These have easier names. You know you can put any name you want, right? As your Activision account. And you choose to put like 3s and shit in it. Nah, I'm not adding people to play later.
Not exactly new to seeing streamers and YouTubers figures be accused of inappropriate behavior with women, though rarely is it so disappointing. For those of you who don't know, Andrew Callahan, that's the Channel 5 guy, the interviewer, he did a documentary for HBO recently. He's been accused pretty credibly with a wide variety of inappropriate interactions with women going back years. Now, I'm going to go over all of it because I know that this is going to blow up pretty soon. And unfortunately, when stuff like this happens, I tend to see a lot of really bad responses from fans and anti-fans of the person being accused, you know? When it comes to stuff like sexual assault and rape, we often hear the term he said, she said. And the reason for that is because it's really difficult to, like, concretely verify what has happened with a lot of these. This isn't just because of the, you know, the nature of the act. It's also because of the
Bold
social
decisions.
standards.
You would bring the heaviest firepower to the enemy.
If you were hanging out with somebody who was close friends and randomly, I mean, for no reason, they hit you, or like they stole something from you, some other crime like that, you know.
How's it going, Tim?
The situation there would be really
Just trying to prestige.
people about it. Come out, be straightforward with mutual acquaintances or even the police if you felt it was necessary. But that's not necessarily the case when it comes to sexual assault.
How's it going with you?
We have so many weird social standards when it comes to
Yeah, me too.
somebody might have asked for it, or that there's some
When'd you have to go in?
present at the time that is no longer, you know, said to have been present, and people get argumentative about it. It is difficult to know, but I do think it's easy to have a general template of how you should behave, how you should process allegations, and, you know, actually do it forward. Is that phrase? It's trust but verify.
Gotcha.
Despite many claims to the contrary, you know, false accusations.
I have to talk to somebody here.
Are really not that common, especially when they're coming from people willing to put their names and faces forward. It's pretty scary doing that, and you.
Where is the general?
An accusation.
What the fuck?
To a lot of harassment, hatred, doxing, depending on how far things go. I mean, look at what's happened with Kai Cenat, that massive Twitch streamer who was recently accused of helping to cover up a friend who raped her.
Anyways.
Even though it seems like, in terms of the facts, things look really bad. The woman who was raped is also getting a lot of hate online from older fans. Remember, the threat of false allegations are just not as legitimate as a lot of people.
I hope you enjoy the claws, Tim.
We've talked about that plenty before. I want to talk about these specific.
You earn them.
How I feel people should react to them, how I feel about them. And, it might take a bit because there's there's a lot more.
I need to watch a video on how to fucking prestige.
Compiled helpfully into a Twitter thread.
I never in a million years thought that I'd be making this video, and I'm
There we go.
Tried a couple different times and haven't been able to get my point across, but I don't like seeing abusers get platforms. And my abuser, Andrew Callahan, also known as All Gas No
How
Break,
cold is it?
and whatever his new HBO show's called, I forget, has been plastered all over my news feed, and I've tried to come to him person to person,
General.
try to get him to take accountability for what he did.
I'm looking for you.
His version of what happened the night that he assaulted me is so skewed. So I will tell you that he did eventually get consent. And that's
Look at this sexy ass general. Oh, I'm gonna fuck him.
He needed a place to stay for the night. He had some sort of falling out with one of his crew members or whatever. And I was very clear about
Prestige 3.
He gets in my bed and wears me down to the point
We
where
did
I
it.
eventually do agree to do things that I wasn't proud of. And I wasn't proud of them and thought it was
That's what I'm talking about.
I continued to be nice to him after the situation. He wouldn't leave my house the next morning.
This is what I mean about those difficult.
Congratulations, soldier.
You know, I've talked about this before. It's pretty straightforward to anyone who watches my content. But obviously, coercion is not consent. You know, we know this for contract law. You know, if you get a person drunk out of their mind, you harass, you think them, they threaten them, and then eventually
We fucking did it.
signature on a contract. That is incredibly easy to contest in court because we know, you know, real consent should be replicable, unambiguous, direct, and straightforward. There's an attitude that a lot of people have, you know, especially in these pickup artists or men's rights or red pill communities or whatever, that sex is something you can only get with women after you trick them. You know, you have to like wear them down or psychologically manipulate them. This is, of course, incredible loser behavior. You know, just emanates loser energy to essentially admit you can't get a woman to just want to have sex with you, which happens a lot. It's pretty normal, actually. And I mention this because the behavior being described here by the accuser here, that Andrew Callahan, you know, eventually was able to obtain, you know, wearied consent and wear them down and like, you know, we'll see the rest of the video. The extent.
Apparently, he sexually assaulted somebody, Tim. I don't know if I believe it. Are you kidding me? I have to start at the very, very beginning? Okay. Let's go, World War II.
I guess it twisted all those guys courting women, or like the woman will say, no, I'm not interested in you for 5 years, but the guy will be like that. What about today, miss? And then eventually she'll be worn down.
I'll fix it after this game. If it is fixable.
That he did that for that long, you know. Add in the implicit threat of, you know, a lot of women fear that if a guy is being the guy might just rape them anyway. So, you know, it's obviously all of this contributes to making any alleged consent obtained under those circumstances just not valid. Sorry, I know a lot of you already know that. I really want to talk about how these allegations.
There we go.
And then as time went on and I processed things, I thought, you know what, just because eventually I said, okay, whatever, because I was trying to just get the whole night over with so that it could be morning so that he could leave, it doesn't discount the fact that I told him no. So many times prior to this, I said,
How did that not kill the boy?
I came up with any excuse that I possibly could to just get him off of.
Hot tip for any curious. This is not a template for a healthy sexual interaction with you. Again, just in case there's any ambiguity, you know, and I do know people argue about this.
What the
and he
fool?
still found a way to coerce me into things that I didn't want to do. And this is really hard for me to say. I never thought I would come forward, but it's even more hard to have to relive the trauma that I endured every single day by seeing this man, as a social justice warrior, as someone who cares about human rights, get a platform. You shouldn't be supporting him. And at the end of the day, like, I've told close friends of mine, I've tried coming out about this before, and he texted me saying that it basically ruined his life, and that his life is over now because of things that I said, and other women have come forward to me, but this is my first time publicly talking about it on a platform like TikTok, because I'm hoping to get traction. I hope people listen to me. I hope that if something similar has happened to you, that you know that that's not your fault. It wasn't my fault what happened to me. Just because I eventually...
But the rest of the video can be finished here on the TikTok page. What is it, 2:20 in?
Your fault. It wasn't my fault what happened to me. Just because I eventually came. So hard to do, but I eventually, I was really hoping that he would eventually
Recon concluded.
But he just texted me this stupid version of what he thought had happened, and in that moment it wasn't fight or flight, it was freeze. I froze, and I couldn't control my body anymore. But not to mention, he got me really drunk that night. He was trying to buy me all kinds of tequila at the dive bar we were at. And a lot of people don't believe me. I've got receipts, I've got photos.
Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Right. So that is the first video. I mean, that's sort of like the...
Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back.
What you'll see is quite a lot. But they made a follow-up video just a little while after this one right here. So just to, complete the video portion of this, let's finish this video right here, and then we'll do more of it.
Feel free to do that, but I can't mentally handle this anymore.
Lamal Marcia, can't wait to see what you got. Yeah, I'm in St. Pete. Who should I kick it with? Me, your home. I'm solo, just walking around. Yes, I just walked in the door. What part of St. Pete are you at?
Hang out when he was in St. Pete. This was us the night at the bar. We went to the bathroom to take a photo because this bar, the bathroom has its own Instagram page. It's just something people do.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Also, like I said many times
Enemy
before,
counterintelligence aircraft observed.
And people are blaming me for trusting him, and I get, and it is what it is.
Hopefully this goes without saying, but hanging out with the guy and also taking a bath with the guy, both not indications of sex. We're all online here. Sometimes this stuff has to be real.
From someone who I've been speaking with about what happened.
Andrew sexually assaulted me as well.
Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back.
Apologize. Then he assaulted me in my car. I had to physically kick him out. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. I literally finally came out about this yesterday because I cannot fucking stand this. My TV as a social justice warrior. I've also heard many similar stories from others.
What's up to her? This is a message I got from someone.
Yes, of course, I know it sounds cheesy to say, but you're very brave for your people who live what you do. I'm asking people I know if they would be willing to talk to you and you. Also, my friend has mutual friends with this camera guy. I basically heard he was sleeping with a girl who was very young and lived with
Who said that he has been known to associate with underage girls. This is a story from the same person of her experience.
Pretty much all of them have ever had uncomfortable situations with him, but assaulted just someone who has. The situation that I was in was at a party probably 3 years ago, and I thought he was with him first, and we had a pretty good convo. Then we basically isolated everyone, and he was really pressuring me to go to his house, and I said no multiple times. We kept pushing and pushing. As you know, he's a very tall guy, I'm only 5'4", and I was pretty drunk, obviously, because the party duh. And I feel like he was locked in the doorway, so we were in there for a while and loved it.
I could pause to read any of this stuff. This is about how he was canceled on his French Quarter confession show. He went to Loyola because of the same sorts of allegations.
So, I'm not sure if you got more details. It's a lawyer news. I already got canceled. That's why I was replaced my show, French Quarter Confessions. We didn't speak much about that. We're trying to get more info for support. Also, Tim, I like to see your story, your TikTok reposted, so we know you're aware. He's one of my favorites, so I'm looking.
Keep this up and you will find yourself on the Eastern Front.
I know how hard it is to move forward, especially when you're a user. So, how are you so brave?
Quarter confession show when he went to Loyola because of the same sorts of allegations.
behavior violates a woman, then it becomes inconvenient for them.
And I'm keeping these people private, and they've all consented to me sharing their stories. And I'm doing so because I've already put my face out there. I'm already getting all the hate. It is what it is at this point. There's another story.
Hi, just wanted to say in response to your most recent post, I've heard through the grapevine of Andrew begging girls for sex. They said yes, and I have a mutual who went on a date with him. He used the same excuse, fall out with the crew, and needed a place to stay. She said, no, you have money, pay for a hotel. Then he got pissed as fuck.
More people saying that they've heard about this before.
Went to a neighboring high school, said at the same time he was in high school, not the first time hearing about something like this.
Another story. My inbox is...
Andrew Callahan and I are the same age. He went to high school in Seattle nearby at the same time as me, so I know a lot of the same people as him. And he also frequented local pig pens and smoothies, basically parties with jungle juice in a bar, and was doing some rapping stuff. Going to assume they meant raping stuff. Back then, so a lot of people knew of him. It's pretty common knowledge in Seattle social circles that he's committed sexual assaults. I don't know his victims personally, but have friends who do. To my knowledge, alcohol and coercion become a pattern. He's known locally to a lot of people as a predator. Also, you're my consent to share this.
My inbox is flooded with people saying that they're proud of me for speaking up because they're too scared to, so sharing their stories for them. This is absolutely taking a huge toll on my mental health. I can see that a lot of you don't want to believe women when they come forward about things, and I've just got to say that says a lot about your personality and who you are. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and if you think I'm making it up, that's on you.
Man, I guess while we're on a roll with these, we should look at the rest of the accusations. This was the one that was listed in the video there. When we was on tour, he took me and my friend to a party and tried to remember a minute after she said no. He left our house screaming. I'm from Seattle and know many people in common with him. You're not the first person who I've heard about this happening to. Very sorry. Went to a neighboring high school. Heard more than enough weird things about Andrew before survivors came forward. Not the first time I've heard of girls coming out about this silly hair man. His hair is indeed silly. Okay. Even more damning, people unearthed some accusations that were made back in 2021 and 2020. He knowingly sexually assaulted my friend that he got away with it. Please stop supporting his dumbass show and unfollow him. In the first place, y'all can put two and two together. The ugly loser who hosts the All Gas No Break show is a sexual abuser. I know people he's assaulted, and he is aware and doesn't give a shit. He's around Tampa and St. Pete a lot. This is from 2020. Just more context on the last post. Hung out with All Gas No Breaks last night as he was in Nashville. He was trying so hard with my drunk friend, who made it clear she said no. Manipulate ass MF, who was using his platform to get girls to sleep with him. He's currently touring and living in an RV, so watch out if he comes to your city. And this person says, yeah, he went to school with me my freshman year, raped an underage girl in Seattle, was a total creep with a bunch of other girls my friends in high school in Seattle. Hung out with him once my freshman year when I was still 17. He aggressively came on to me even after I told him no multiple times, then tried to kiss me, get me to go to his place even after I told him I was uncomfortable. Then he tried following me and my roommate home in the dark. He's garbage. Okay, that was a lot more than I thought there would be, by far. So it seems by all accounts, at least the accounts of the accusers, that Andrew Callahan is the most rapist of all time. Yeah, well, so, I was going to do this spiel on how, okay, well, how do we trust but verify? What information can we use to determine the veracity of these claims? How are the stories written? Do they seem outlandish? Are people coming forward with their real faces and names, or is it all being kept anonymous? Is this being done organically with people communicating with each other and broadly, or does it seem like a bunch of dropped info messages? Unfortunately for Andrew Callahan, literally every single piece of information here contributes to my impression of his guilt. Not only are there an enormous number of accusations dating back a while that seem to be consistent with each other, both in timeline-wise and also in the kind of guy that he is. They're describing him as the same kind of guy.
He's leaving cover!
It's not just
Team deathmatch. Time to show what you're made of, soldier.
Oh yeah, he'll do this
mission begins now. Remember your training.
Doing this trip, say the
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Yeah, well, I was going to end this, like, I eventually finished the segment with a big, man, this looks bad, but let's wait for it because everyone should get it. And we should still wait for a statement, but, ooh, boy, yeah, I can't imagine. This looks so bad for him. I mean, there people who are accusing him, not only do we have a long time range here, they're communicating with each other, too. It's not just like a coordinated series of accusations that just emerge spontaneously at the same time. This seems like a very internally consistent, real set of accusations. Yeah, that's really bad. He looks kind of like a monster. I don't even know what he could say to handle these allegations. Really? I genuinely have no idea. It would have to be some insane deep state.
Enemy bomb incoming! Get to cover!
Was faked.
Enemy recon aircraft observed!
Yeah. Well, since this seems pretty straightforward, at least in terms of perceived guilt, not guaranteed, but, man, you know, feels like nearly as close as you can get to it just from initial impressions. Since I can't really talk about that, let's just talk for a hot second about consent, because it's such an important topic that we have to keep readdressing. Andrew Callahan, based on his behavior described by the accusers here, seems to be a remorseless piece of shit who just does not care about hurting people. So nothing I can really say here. I can't really like facetiously offer it as advice to him, you know, like he's some kind of dumbass who just inadvertently trips his way through like 50 rapes or whatever. But speaking broadly, okay, I want to address what I feel like might be the root of an insecurity that can make people act like him sometimes. Well, not make, they're not forced to, but you know, that can lead people to act that way sometimes. But I want to be really clear on, okay? The idea that shenanigans or chicanery or dishonesty or duplicity or any kind of trickster bullshit is necessary to capture the interest of women is completely not true.
Kill the enemy and get their tag.
Those things are necessary. Is directly responsible their state. Because if a person that the baseline getting a girl interested in sex is having
searching for targets.
Then they are
confirmed. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Dominating them. Keep pushing. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
It has to be acceptable, but it's not necessary. It's psychotic. It's very strange. I know this is a guy thing. I do know there's this very weird, like, internet cult of themselves who believe in, like, using
firing primary guns. Target.
There are a lot of weird people. If you're gonna have sex, right? You should be able to get a very straightforward yes out of it. It should be very straightforward. That doesn't mean they have to sign a fucking consent for you to, it's okay to, like, implicitly sort of pull each other step by step.
Kill, confirmed.
You know, like, if you're making out, she grabs your dick, you're okay with, you know, don't need to hypothetically, you two are very aggressively making your way to the bed. You know, you should be able to say it anyway. Be clear where you want, right? And she would then say, you should always be able, you know? It's like, it's what they say, trust but verify, right? You should be able to verify. Not that this really applies to Andrew Callahan, because it seems like he's pretty close to there's so little ambiguity here. It feels it's kind of different. Well, I guess I'll just add this on because this is going to become like inevitable down the line. People are going to go, I really enjoy this work. All of the victims who are speaking out about Andrew Callahan's behavior have a right to feel violent.
Emergency aircraft inbound. Resupplying the trans. Kill confirmed. Kill denied.
Especially because Channel 5 videos, 98% of the time doesn't make him less of an alleged monster. I just know people are going to be arguing about whether or not other people are bad enough, this, that, the other. Should he be cancelled? Should he be deplatformed? I normally first of all, we don't really have direct control over that, so it's not anything. Not exactly new, seeing platforming, whatever, but in concept, should he be like removed from the public space? Like, if you could magically, as God, do that, should he have that done to him? Well, I normally lean on the side of permissiveness here. You know, I do think people can make mistakes and change, and I generally give more leeway on that than a lot of other people. This is so far beyond that. Assuming these allegations are reliable, and again, they seem pretty reliable to me, it goes beyond, like, Andrew Callahan having made mistakes or having done some shitty things. It seems like active, willful, continuous, long-term, predatory, monstrous behavior. Rape, abuse, sexual assault, the whole 9 yards, for as long as he could get away with it. And while it is possible, maybe, for people to grow out of doing that, that's a long road. That is a whole process. And it's certainly not one that is not a road that can be crossed over the course of a 3-month YouTube hiatus and a foot-longer apology. I have no idea what it would take for me to trust somebody who would act like that in the past. Yeah. Disappointing. Not much else to say.
Is that when someone watches, YouTube's view counter is taking away a view. So the more views are taken away, the more people are watching. At least it's how it's working today. That man's ass was just in my face.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. It's gone.
Remember tonight I'm going to sit on you. All right, well, I'm here for it.
Philips digital recorder with T-Bow. Pauses live TV and a lot more. It's Jimmy the Jumbo Jet. Fasten your seat.
Man, Philips was all over the place back then. I remember the commercials. Now I forgot about him, though.
Take off his key guard. Show him what to do. He remembers every single move. Up to 32. He's a smiling, talking flyboy. As fun can get. Mighty Mo's Junior.
God, that kid's hair.
Jimmy the Jumbo Jet.
In the early 2000s, that was kind of when that hairstyle was getting phased out, but still somewhat relevant. What kind of haircut do you want for your son, man? Yeah, just make it look like a mushroom on his head.
Recon airborne. Deathmatch. Eliminate all Axis forces.
What device back then?
Remember your training. Enemy counter recon reserved. Ground our aircraft. Enemy recon aircraft reserved. Taking fire!
Yeah, now all that would be this.
Enemy counter recon observed. Round our
He's still
aircraft.
around, right?
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Try the flippy best. Try the flippy best. You know how bad guys feel about that.
Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back.
I think there's something there.
Toss it, stun grenade.
They need to stay plugged in so the pizza the Domino's heat wave bag is plugged in. Stay up. You happy now, Andy? It's a little heat wave at Domino's. You get a large one-topping pizza.
They were trying to do that shit back then. Yeah, I mean, they got crazy overpriced towards people on kind of like 20 years to make banging sandwiches.
Domino's, bad Andy, good pizza.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
CDs. Buying CDs now.
Pull back. Prepare to counterattack.
We can all see the show together.
I mean, CDs are still a thing. You know what, though? If you're looking for an album, you got to put in work, though. It's not as easy, even website-wise. But you can. I know it exists. It's not impossible. It's nowhere near impossible. Nah, you know what sandwiches do that to me, dude? Not even sandwiches, even their salads, which is bizarre and makes it more disturbing. Subway. Just, I don't, what are they putting in there? Like, it's just supposed to be like chicken and tomatoes and lettuce. Yeah, no, maybe it's Phil's low. I haven't eaten dinner tonight. I just realized I'm fucking up. Dino Crisis, if I'm correct, right?
Pure prehistoric terror. Dino Crisis 2.
No, Dino Crisis 2. I was in the ballpark.
Rated M for mature.
Bird breasts. Bird breasts.
It's been said you can put a man on the moon, but you can't do anything about the common cold. Well, here's another giant leap for mankind. Zicam. In initial clinical studies, Zicam significantly cut the duration of the common cold.
Yeah, it does. It works. I always have a Zig product on deck. The ones I enjoy the most because they're just the easiest to take down. They have like the gels now. But if you take them every like as directed, like every like 2 to 4 hours, when you feel like a sniffle, like you're getting a cold, that cold will be gone like that. And yeah, I've done it too. Like if someone in my house will have the same cold, they'll have it for like a week. I'll have it for like 2 days.
So get hold of some, because it can actually help you shorten your cold.
Just fart on my face.
Get Zicam and get well sooner.
It was a real-life crime, more shocking than any movie.
A grisly recreation of the infamous Coffin Rock Massacre popularized by the movie The Blair Witch Project.
companies like Disney using them to sell their movies and merchandise in third world countries and poor areas, and they're a collectible, tangible thing. Why do you think I'm getting into records? I don't need a firmware update that.
Reinforcements.
I don't have to depend on streaming.
Be a part of this Blair Witch started is new.
There is an urgent message. Okay, Bill, I'm gonna take the bait. What is this urgent message? Bill? Bill, I appreciate that. I will be honest with you.
Recon searching for targets.
I've been doxxed so many times. I don't care. I genuinely, wholeheartedly appreciate you doing that. That was a very nice thing to do. You could have just been like, I don't care, it ain't me. But I have been, like, nuclear doxxed. Like, people found numbers from, like, the 80s. What can I do? So at this point, it's like, oh well, you know. But I appreciate that, man. I genuinely do, and thank you for looking out.
Blair Witch. Before you see Book of Shadows,
Enemy
Blair Witch 2
counterintelligence
in theaters
aircraft
October
observed. Enemy
27th.
recon aircraft
Find out
in the
what
air.
really happened. Sci-fi special investigation, Shadow of the Blair Witch. Tonight at 8.
Oh god, everything was about Blair Witch. Fuck up about Blair Witch.
On Sci-Fi.
Dropping Fritz
God, that
X-bomb.
was before. It's funny because Nissan for a while made it like they did a body design after this where they kind of made a comeback, and now they're back to like teetering on being they are very irrelevant again. Like Nissan's lost their identity completely.
What's it take to pull off the biggest scam in history? It's remarkably easy. A little hustle.
Oh, Tim Roth. He's a good actor. I forgot about him, though.
I just distracted.
Hey, Rich, someone set the dumpster on fire at my old job, and at the gas station, we have a ton of homeless in the area, so hey, not my problem. Jesus Christ, though.
The security guy, and then you switch the bomb.
And a whole lot of attitude.
I'm Rockefeller. I'm on Broadway. I'm doing a cha-cha job.
John Travolta.
You're gonna be nice.
Recon airborne.
On October 27th, get in on the action.
You're so bad.
Funny, you know.
Yeah, this is the post-Pulp Fiction John Travolta resurgence. Faded again, but he was like in every fucking movie.
It's rated R. Friday, October 27th in theaters everywhere.
How far are you willing to go, Michael? Everybody dies.
I command you to the depths of hell.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
What is it, Halloween or something?
They're dead.
It's a fucking crazy commercial. You don't see shit like this anymore at all.
All messed up. Halloween Cinemathon Tuesday, all day on Sci-Fi.
Factual.
That bun, KFC is the one. Original recipe sandwich is the only one.
The only chicken sandwich to get a perfect 10 from the American Taste Institute.
Oh, yum. How big is that?
Alright, I'm tired of these commercials. They're boring me. Yeah, it was a different... Oh, look, I was about to knock over another drink. No, that is not happening again. No, it's not fill time. No fill. No fill. Oh, God, the original.
What other shift duty? We'll begin with your second shift duty, greeting and serving guests.
Have we? I think we watched this before. No, no Phil. We ain't doing Phil. No, we are not. We are not doing Phil. Sound effects are one thing.
Good evening. Fried enough to eat today? Boy, I hope so. Well, that's great. Would you care for ham or beef? A little both, I think. All right.
Oh yeah, we have watched this before. But you know what? Man, we need to watch it again. How much would anyone bet John Travolta appears in MCU? He did in Punisher. Did he really? I mean, God, there was a time though, like in the 90s and 2000s, Computer Chronicles. There's a lot. I mean, that's kind of serious. There's some shit that's funny. It's interesting to look back on. But
making friendly conversations like this is a big part of greeting and serving guests. At other buffet-style restaurants, guests often feel they're on their own.
All right, Karen videos. I can do Karen videos. How do Karen videos sound?
Fritz XCOM mission underway.
Oh, Computer Chronicles is great. I've watched the fuck out of it, but I just don't think it's Karen. No, a lot of no's. A lot of no's. You know what? I gotta do a poll. Gotta do a poll. Start a poll. Go full screen while I'm doing the poll. What should watch? What were the choices again? I know the Karen videos. Karen videos.
Alright, that's going to be the stream for now. Thanks for joining if you did. And I'll be back next time with some more content. So, thanks for joining.